Minor League Cricket Championship presented.
And commentators say, well, we got to get right to it. Well, that's what happened here.
Inside edge, it'll run towards the boundary. It's a quick outfield, and it will be the first runs. Music came out back of it in 2023. Off the bat, down the ground, and this one will run all the way to the boundary. It's good intent here from the line.
From him, this over as far as line and length.
Better than the rest, straight down the ground. I think that's one bounce over the rope for 4, and Isaiah Raja, he's turning it on right now. How about this? It's Isaiah Raja's over, and we're all just living in it. That's the third 4, and that was sweetly struck.
So that's not an issue.
This one looks straight, looks very straight and given. We just talked about how they weren't giving anything to the Morrisville Raptors, and now they've given this off a full toss. They're always so particular with how they want everything to be set up. This is a particularly great shot. It'll run all the way to the boundary for 4, into out over covers. No better sign of that nature.
Absolutely, I really do. Ooh.
Hit down the ground. Fielder in place, but it'll go over him. No, it's taken. Well done in the end. Abhiram Bolasetti, he gets the young man. It's Adi Padala out in the deep. And there you go. The young man's pumped up, and so are the Morrisville Raptors.
Oh, man, as I said before.
Consistent figure. This one's hit beautifully. This is what you needed if you're the Fort Lauderdale Lions. A little bit of width, and the Lions make it pay. This one looks close. The Googly didn't pick it. It was straight as nails, and there you go. Adi Gupta's off to the races. The big sell.
Quite good.
This one pushed into the offside. This was the one that got away from him. It was full, a little bit of width, and we'll find 4 runs and some sloppy. You've got to give yourself something to bowl at. There's the intent we're looking for. Moves across the stumps and just over the big, tall George Baldwin. It was a great effort, but a much-needed boundary for Prasad.
Slightly wrong angle there from the start, I think, when you're...
Baldwin for his third. Helped into the onside, work to be done, and unable to do it. Believe it's Sanjay Stanley out there, had a lot of work to do. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. This from Prasad. It's just gotten to the fielder. It'll end up being 4 runs and a scary fall also. This one's picked into the onside and picked up beautifully. Well, this over has gone exactly the way the Fort Lauderdale Lions would have wanted. This one pushed. Oh, that's brilliant. Carved away through the offside. We'll find 4 this time behind point. We talk about how the third over of a bowler in a consecutive session could be.
Not going to play a lot of T20 cricket.
Slower one again. Hit up. Fielder underneath it. And taken. Well done there. Abhiram Bolasetti bowling to plan. It's been an absolute display with the ball, and the 4th wicket falls for the Fort Lauderdale Lions.
That was the wicket they needed to get.
On Fort Lauderdale. He doesn't have to really reinvent anything. Very nicely played. Flick of the wrist through backward point. Anticipated that Yorker and just strike weight up to 126. Hit into the air. A lot of work to do. It won't do it, and it'll be a well-deserved 50 for Kevin Stout. He's batted with incredible poise. Had a wicket in his 4 overs and ball
and move forward.
Absolutely, because Church Street Park is living it up right now.
We know Trevon has a tremendous minor league record.
This will fly past third. He was in the ring. It's intentionally played in that direction. It came off the outer half of the bat, but Trevin Griffith come around, use the angle. In the air, but away from the fielders. That's brilliantly played off the bat of John Campbell. The struggles in Atlanta haven't followed him here to Morrisville. He's getting things going through the line, this time through covers. Rhythm. In out again, cries of catch it again, but away from the fielder, and it's deja vu as that cone takes a beating. 4 more runs to John Campbell.
He's in England. He's here in Morrisville today.
No ball again, but it doesn't matter. Everyone, we'll talk about how big that was. Kyle Lobenhofer there on camera.
Oh my lucky ball.
Here we go, free hit again. And sent again. This is big and beautiful, and another big boundary down the ground. Helped into the offside, carved away, and will find himself 4 runs there.
Though.
Short again. That one did turn. Well stopped. Could be close. Should be a run out, and will be. Siobhan Griffith will go off a run out. Don't see that too often, and that's what incredible fielding
Comes when it happened, but here we go. Boom. He anticipated that spin. He got that big turn again, and he just dropped back and waited.
Bowled him straight away. George Baldwin, he's only played 1 ball in minor league cricket and has gone straight through him. The Fort Lauderdale Lions, their show thought. This is the matchup though, leggy to a lefty. Starts in the air, it's moving away and taken. Well done, never easy running back and made it look all so simple, and now the other opener goes and the Raptors, they're starting to spiral down.
This is a huge...
I would dare Stanley to hit me for runs. Full toss, hits straight up into the air. Fielder comes underneath it, and the simplest of catches. He offered flight. Sanjay Stanley tried to go downtown, but all he could do was pick out the man in the deep, and the Fort Lauderdale Lions have wicket number 4.
Well, you were right. You called it. He gave it some flight. He missed it. Dead required, and we don't want to see that if you're the Raptors.
Width on offer, really for the first time. Gets through cover. And in a misfield. It was casual. It was really casual from Isaiah Raja. Went down with one hand, and the Lions for Raj Nanan. Pushed out wide. Oh, well played. Really well played. He's carved it out nicely, and it's going to trickle to the boundary rope. It'll be 4 runs, and that's elegantly played. He's pierced the gap there at short third. He played 1 shot there, and they switched it. Slower one. Met with the sweep. Met in the gap. And this is the over that we were talking about. What's the tee off going to be? It's to the man who's led the Atlantic in 2023 in wickets. Pistano's bowled so well. And the plan is so sound, but this time gets 2 straight. It'll beat the fielder around the deep mid-wicket, and Christopher Barnwell will close that. Nan's got to use his feet here, come down the track. Stays planted, goes over covers, and he's picked a gap. The one time he's over pitched at Adam Khan, he's been punished, and the much-needed boundary has come up for the Morrisville Raptors.
And that is Adam Khan's first.
Here, Adam Khan, 2 balls to go in this over. Hit up into the air, call of catch it. And will take it in the end. Did well, a little bit of a bobble, but ends up with it in. Ball is back. Hit in that region, but long gone, can only watch it sail over him. It's a meaty boundary. It's
his line.
Bat on ball. Has he got enough of it? Yes, just enough to clear the fielder. Hasn't been hit for many runs today. And in the final over, Ryan Wiggins gonna dare him to go over the top. Hits it. It's gone straight up. Should be taken. And is. It's a twist in the tail. This game is not over. It's 2 from the last because bat on ball, and it's gone through. Abidam Bola said he's delivered the goods because they'll come back for 2, and the Morrisville Raptors will clinch it. The big fist pump from Bolasetti. He takes off the helmet. The crowd is loving it because that young man on your screen, he's delivered a win at home for the Morrisville Raptors.
And I said you got to just live in the moment. You got to react. You got to go with what you get. And he did that, and he's living in the moment right now, celebrating this victory. What a great job by the young man. Youth cricket here, and he's winning games.
For Trevin Griffith changed this game
over, but he recovered at the end.
We'll be back tomorrow, same time here on the East Coast.
For Minor League Cricket Championship, presented